hair assistant. Today, I'm going to be helping Amazon with her install. I'm not going to be helping her. She's a pro, actually. But, yeah, so I'm just going to be giving her some directions. So if you guys have questions, you can definitely let us know. But we're doing this for the holidays just so we can make your life easier for your 2022 hair installations. So you're going to open like this. I used a platform that was easy enough to attach your hair assistant, that you didn't have hairs kind of swinging on the floor. I think this little apparatus cost me about $19.99, something like that. But it's stackable, so however tall I want it, I can put it in there. So today, Amazon, I would like you to take a bundle of hair and apply it in your assistant. I'm going to step back so you can come this way. So they can see you in the camera. You want to make sure that you're not blocking. So you press Alli in all teeth. Remember to leave a 1/4 inch on the other side that you're not pulling from.
3 or 4 inches.
Okay.
Clamp it down.
You're going to clamp it down. So this give right here that you have allows you to apply more hair. The new Alli Styles is actually built so you can put more hair in instead of having hair stacked up all over the place. Now you just apply right there in the middle. If you need to tighten it, right, if you don't have enough hair and need to tighten it, your trusty rubber bands, you guys have them everywhere anyway, right? There you go. So Amazon, let's start doing some medium braids. You don't have to braid all the way down. We're just going to install it and we're going to go to the next braid. While we're here, we're just going to take out as many pieces of hair as possible so you guys can witness for yourself live. There are no camera tricks here. That, as we can see now, there's no hair on the floor. She's not losing anything. She didn't have to stop and prep. She's going to add and feed hair inside the braid as she braids, while not stepping away from the braid. Now tell me that's not a bonus. Tell me that's not a bonus.
And this is even more of a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
You get to put most of your product in your client's head, not on the floor.
So just trying to give you guys quick demos
Slow.
you guys know that it's not hard. It's not difficult. It's just a different way of thinking. It's just a different way of thinking. And I know we're in this, society that everything quick, easy. This is quick, easy. It's quick, easy. There you go. Let's do a small braid now.
Does it matter what kind of hair you use?
The hair does make a difference. So right now, what we have inside of the Alli Styles Assistant is 100% Kanekalon braiding hair, and it is not pre-stretched. It definitely, your assistant works better when it's not pre-stretched, but we're also going to show you pre-stretched hair as well. And the reason that it works better without pre-stretch is because it's stretching the hair for you. Oftentimes when your hair is packaged pre-stretched, that means that it's different lengths. So if you're closing in your Styles Assistant, the hair that you want, and you didn't lock in those shorter pieces, those pieces are bound to fall out because you didn't lock them in. They didn't get locked in. There we go. Okay. Let's try to do a larger braid. Actually,
cornrow.
We don't even have to. Oh yeah, let's do a cornrow. You want the blue one? These are my favorite. Three row combs.
It ain't a cornrow comb.
It's not a cornrow comb. So in the meantime, while we wait for that, you guys know you can ask whatever questions that you want. If you want to DM your questions, you feel like, you know, you don't want to be put on the spot and ask them during the live, just remember you can always DM questions that you have. Move that over closer to you, ma'am.
Okay, so this is a feed-in.
Yeah, let's do feed-in. Do we have a lot of ladies who do feed-ins in the house? If you do feed-ins, let a girl know. We want to know. We want to hear from you. And are you prepping that hair first, or do you have it prepped in your Alli Styles assistant? Because the whole purpose is that she's here to assist you. Right? She's going to do the work for you.
And so you don't have to really prep.
Yep, we take all the prep work out here. I was told to move out the way. Do you want me to get on the other side of you and hold her stable? So I'm not in the camera way.
I think I got it.
The next thing we have to get is a stable tripod for the mannequin heads.
So with this one, you can make it as large as you want. Start off small and go really large if you like. Just by adding more hair.
There you go. Now we're going with the bigger pieces.
When the next strand that you pull, can you like kind of hold it up? Because you're quick.
Mm-hmm.
Before I can get it, it's in there.
Yeah, and
Just so they can see how clean that piece is that you pull and what you pull.
that's a great demo to show.
Yes.
Still quick. Yeah.
But they can
still
see
quick.
it. It was still cool though.
Okay. So the interesting thing that happens is when people see us do it in the videos and it looks so easy, they're like, okay, I have to snatch the hair. That's the way it works. And you don't have to snatch. You just easy pull. We just do it fast because we're used to using her.
Like for
we're used to
years.
using our assistant. Okay, so then keep in mind that this demonstration is not about the braid itself, right? We're not showing you how to do feed-ins. We're showing you how to use your hair assistant so you do not have to prep, right? And have hair and big racks stacked all over you. We are the innovators of this game. Y'all know when I came out with Alli 10 years ago, I started marketing it all over the place. And then we have now these racks that have come up. They do not take the prep work out. This actually does take the prep out. It's just a state of mind. It looks like a tool. Sometimes it can be intimidating. But just remember, all you're doing is locking your hair in, making sure you don't have too much on the other side, and then you're pulling your pieces out. So if you want a medium braid, pull out the hair for a medium braid. If you want a small braid, pull out the hair for a small braid. Okay? So you just grab those pieces as you need them. If you're not using a lot of hair, remember, you can always lock and tighten it down with your rubber band, and that will help with keeping it tight for you so you're not like
So what's the minimum you should use for this? The minimum amount of hair you should use for
I mean,
Alli?
you can take a bundle. So this sitting up in a knot, right? in the closet somewhere. Let's say you have to do a touch-up. You can put this in there to do a touch-up. This is like a quarter pack or something. But just remember to lock your lock it in with, to make it tighter. And then that way.
Can I talk about that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You want me to bundle it up for you?
No. So if you do have loose hair that's in the alley, that's not in the alley, and it's caused some disarray, you can also comb it out in your alley. You leave your alley up like that, and you've got
many different tricks for it.
Yes, you can just take it, hold it down with your hand, pull it through gently. When you come to the knot, go in the front of the knot, pull that down, and then the next time you pull it through, it'll be clear. So you can do that until all of it is clear. Go to the knot. When you get to the knot, pull it on the other end and just pull it through until it's, every time you feel something, like there's a knot right there. That knot is because it was sitting in a place not flat, getting tangled, right. So when you go above that knot, like there it is right there, you go above the knot, then it comes right out. It's just like detangling hair. It's the same process. But you have to do this with your hands in the middle of it and do it to each side.
Yeah, so it's like both hand free instead of, having it take all
'Cause
that time. You lose more hair.
This works in the same concept as this comb, detangling comb. So the detangling comb, you pull it down until you can't without hurting anybody. And then you comb the bottom down.
Yeah, so same process.
Same process.
Okay, so we're gonna apply the hair back in your assistant. You wanna spread it out, you can spread it out. Remember, get those first few tangles out, just how I pulled, just like that. And then apply her right there. You see how we got different lengths here, but it's okay because it's not really choppy up in here. It's one length. So I'm gonna give it about that much. We're gonna try this one more time. We're gonna do this. We're not trying.
So where did you get that fancy rubber band from? It's just a regular rubber band.
It's a regular rubber band.
Oh, yeah,
everybody got these little bitty rubber bands.
So don't tell me y'all can't find no rubber bands.
Yeah, we can get, some of them are tighter than others, but like I said, you just simply pick up and draw. That's what we call our draw. Draw what you need. Okay. Draw what you need. I'm doing a little bigger piece here. So basically what I did before the live is I just came. You want to do a big braid?
Yeah, let's try it.
All right, let's do it.
So you start with a medium, just to start it out.
And remember, we're not doing a braid demo.
Oh, okay. You start with a medium, just, for your knot, so that the knot is nice and small. And then you draw bigger every time you draw, which creates a larger braid. Most of us already know that.
Does it get gradually bigger?
It gets gradually bigger.
Okay. I'm not a braider, so I don't know.
Right.
It just seemed like it would.
It gets gradually bigger as you add.
Okay.
Every time you add,
why did you
it's getting bigger. So if you add a small piece, it's gonna get just a little bigger.
Why, again, we need to go over why we have to put the rubber band around it.
Okay.
Honey Sweet Dip wants to know.
Okay.
She probably came in a little later.
Yeah, she just got here.
So, we were explaining that when you're using your Styles Assistant, this particular apparatus, the new Styles Assistant, is built so you can have more space everywhere, but also so you can have more hair, right? So people thought if I was to make it smaller, then it would be less hair. But the way we created it, we created the mold so you can apply more hair. So there's a little give here for you to apply at least 2 packs, maybe 3 packs of hair throughout your
Push that
styles
again,
assistant.
Show the give again.
So the give is like this. That's important for you to know. That means that you have room, right, in your assistant. But when you start to run out of hair, right, then your give gets a little bit looser. You see that? So then now I'm going to make it tighter. And I've just stretched that out. So because I have a small amount of hair here, I'm going to tighten my assistant really quick. So then that way, and then I'm still saving time. How long did it take me to apply a rubber band to it? I still save time, y'all. I save time.
But you know, you save money too, because it ain't a bunch of hair all over the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I can't braid without it. I mean, everybody in our salon was like, I need an assistant. I need an assistant because it just works so well.
So now we're gonna do your pre-stretch.
Okay, Honey Dip, she said thank you, she got it, and she just ordered hers. Can't wait to use it.
Oh, thank you.
We can't wait for you to use it either, and so you can like it and tell everybody about it.
Yeah, y'all need to do some videos. Show us how you get down on your Alli Styles Assistant. I want to see how the Styles Assistant is assisting you. Okay. Most of the videos you guys see is me. I don't even braid no more. We got a lady who just reposted the sale in her stories. She was like, look, I got braiders who come in to get their hair done and be asking me where I get these from all the time. And
I talked to her too.
I told them, you know, they out of stock right now, but when they come back, I'm going to let you know. But she has people watching her use her assistant like a pro, and they want to know where she got it from. Because it sets a whole nother standard to your professionalism.
Honey Sweet Dip, we're going to be looking for the video.
Yeah, we need to see a video. When you guys know how to use stuff, show us your videos. All right, same thing. Sorry, y'all. This is pre-stretch. Sometimes it's just on go mode and I just start moving. So pre-stretch hair, it's not that pre-stretch, I can tell. I don't even fool around with a lot of long pre-stretch hair because it's very choppy in the middle. So because this is pre-stretch, I'm going to make sure that I apply Alli where it's not stretched.
Where it's the thickest.
Yeah, basically where it's the thickest. I'm trying to find words, y'all. So I can see like it's some short pieces right up in here. So I'll lock it in right about there. Here?
Mm-hmm. A little more. But as you lock it in, you're making sure you're standing in front. Okay. I'm sorry. As you lock this in, you're pulling it through to make sure there's no tangles on this side of the Alli. Because if it's tangled on this side of the Alli, it's going to cause it to tangle
when you pull it,
and you won't be able to pull it out. Mm-hmm. So, and if you do get tangles on this side of the Alli, then you pull it through until there are no more tangles, because this is a detangler. Okay.
Well, is that shackling also? What is that? Is that shackling?
Hackling.
Okay.
There is a tool called the hackle.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you do that same thing with this?
Unless you want to stick yourself.
The hackle, they just take it and sit it over the hair and straighten the hair out, right?
It's similar to a hackle. It's like a
just
double
a safer
hackle.
One?
It's just safer because a hackle, you'll hurt yourself. Okay, so now we have the pre-stretched. And it's the same. It's really the same. There's not much difference. The only difference is in the pre-stretch, you want to put a little more on this side of the Alli. so that you can get the short pieces.
Okay.
Okay. So now just said we're not doing a braid demo, so I'm gonna hurry and get this in here so that we can go to the next piece. So you can see how secure it is, and this is because too, it's like a nice whole pack, right? The other one was a smaller pack, like half a pack.
So you didn't have to put a band on this one, right?
Don't have to put a band
No rubber
yet.
band.
Not yet.
Not until she uses it all.
Right.
Or till you're almost done with the hair, right?
Yeah. So when it gets down very low, you could either restock it or put another band on it. The other thing.
Can you hold that one piece up right? No. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Thank you.
So once you get to a certain point in your pulling your hair out and it becomes thinner, then you want to restock it. It's if you're continuing your braid process, you want to stock it. So you would go over to restock it. First, you want to pull this through to make sure it's still untangled. And then you restock it because you still have lots of work to do. You pull this through to make sure it's detangled right there at the top. Doesn't have to be detangled on this side, just between here and here. So there you got two.
Hold it up for me. I think pull it out. Yeah.
You can pull out any size from tiny braids. Can you even see that? That's how tiny you can make your braids. With one, just pull one time. And then a larger braids. Just pull one time and apply. There's no walking or going or turning, nothing else.
Pass me the.
Right, you just pull. And then on the floor, there's no hair.
Oh. It's Shay J. She says she used it to retwist her daughter's locks.
Wow.
Yes, you need to show us that. We need to see that. Hey, Sierra Walton. She in the house.
She used them to retwist her
Sierra
daughter's
Princess Wilson.
I had a lot of emails.
Actress, model, and entrepreneur.
It's that thing. Tell her to stop listening.
All the devices talking. I had a lady from Germany who used to make her lock extensions. So basically, she would loop the hair around the tooth, and she would create all of her lock extensions with the hair assistant.
Medium. Tiny.
All right.
Small.
Okay.
Large. Whatever you need. It's an excellent tool.
Okie doke. I think we're done.
Oh my.